We're tearing apart the incredible pop ballad Falling for You. It's this epic story about love, about sacrifice, and really about what it means to be human. So let's dive deep into the celestial love story at the very heart of it. Okay, let's just start with this one line from the song's bridge because it is the key that unlocks absolutely everything. It's this single heartbreaking phrase that hints at a much deeper truth that even in a world of perfection, something essential is missing. Right there, that line sets the stage for this profound journey from the heavens all the way down to earth. So, where does this whole story begin? Well, it starts with our protagonist, and they're not human, at least not yet. You have to picture this timeless, ethereal being just observing our world from a place of perfect, almost sterile detachment. These opening lyrics, they just paint such a stunning picture, don't they? A world of observation, but with zero participation. And notice the words used, like shadows and whisper. It implies a world that's seen, but not really felt, a lonely, colorless existence. It's a life without any real substance. And this, right here, lays out the central conflict of the entire song. On one side, you've got the angel's world, eternal, silent, but you get the sense it's ultimately empty. And on the other, the human world. It's fleeting, it's messy, but it is filled with light and love and feeling. This is the choice our protagonist is about to face.
You know, every great story has that one moment, right? That turning point where everything just flips. For our celestial observer, that catalyst isn't some big event. It's a feeling. It's the discovery of human love.
And boom, this is the moment it all happens. It's this profound revelation. Love, seen through a human's eyes, suddenly becomes a light that cuts right through the endless night of their own eternal existence. It introduces color and meaning into a world that, until now, had none. So to really get what's happening here, it's so important to understand the role of a catalyst. Love isn't just a theme in the background. No, it's the active agent of change. It's the force that takes our passive observer and sets them on this irreversible path of transformation. And this phrase from the song, it just perfectly nails that internal shift. The protagonist goes from being a ghost in time, this intangible passive viewer, to experiencing an emotion that they describe as so pure, so real. They're not just watching anymore. They are finally starting to feel. But this newfound feeling, it demands a monumental choice. This is the point of no return, where the protagonist decides they're going to make the ultimate sacrifice, all for just a chance at immortal life. I mean, just stop and think about the weight of that statement for a second. Trading eternity, this endless, timeless existence, for a single, fleeting, physical connection. This lyric just so powerfully conveys the immense scale of what's being given up. The desire for a real feeling has become completely all-consuming. So let's break down what this abstract sacrifice actually costs. We can boil it down to three concrete things. First, giving up wings, the very symbol of their celestial nature. Second, trading eternity for a finite life. And third, and this might be the most important part, embracing pain, choosing to feel everything, the good and the bad. And this completely reframes the entire chorus of the song, doesn't it? The falling isn't a punishment, it's not an accident, it is an active, deliberate choice. It's this classic theme, this idea of a fortunate fall, where a descent from perfection actually leads to a deeper, more meaningful truth. They are choosing to fall into humanity. Okay, so the choice is made. The fall has happened. What now? Well, this next part of the song explores the reality of that choice. The protagonist is no longer an observer. They're in the thick of it, living a finite life and experiencing the full spectrum of mortal emotion. And I love how the lyrics get so specific here, giving us these beautiful, tangible examples of the mortal experience. It's not just some vague concept of love. It's the taste of joy, the bittersweet beauty of tears of grace, and even that poignant awareness of mortality, the warmth before they die. They chose all of it. Which, of course, brings us to the central question of the song. After trading perfection for a life that is guaranteed to include sorrow and an ending, was it the right choice? Was the sacrifice truly worth it? And the song gives us a powerful, definitive answer. Yes, without a single hesitation. The love being experienced is so profound that the pain that comes with it isn't just some side effect you have to tolerate, it's a part of the experience to be actively embraced. And this is where we get to the song's core message, its ultimate truth. The protagonists didn't just trade one world for another, they discovered a completely new definition of perfection. They found a new kind of heaven. This line right here illustrates the central paradox of the whole story. I mean, how can something broken be whole? The song suggests that maybe that silent, untouched perfection of the past was actually incomplete. It was only by experiencing the break of human emotion, the joy, the pain, the loss, that the protagonist's heart could become truly whole. It's as if to be unbroken is to have never truly lived or loved at all. So if you take one thing away from this whole story, let it be this. The ultimate heaven isn't some place of flawless eternity. It's found in the messy, imperfect, and profound connection with another being. True wholeness doesn't come from avoiding the cracks, but from the love that fills them. And with this final line, the journey is complete. The city of angels, which is Earth, the human world, that's where they found their true self. Not by being a perfect angel in heaven, but by living as an imperfect human on Earth. The fall, it turns out, was actually a homecoming. So, we end with a question that brings the song's grand, celestial theme right back down to us. The story is about trading an idea of perfection for something real and meaningful, and it really makes you wonder what in your life is so important, so real, that you would embrace the fall for it. Is it love, a passion, a cause? That's something only you can answer.